Hello YouTubers again, got a PW50 this time. So it's been sitting around for about 5 years, hasn't been started for a while, and it got put away because it stopped working. I'm just going to run through the steps of how to get it going. So just do a walk around. So I've done a quick check on it, the seat come off. It's got some aftermarket coil and maybe it's not wired in properly, so I'll try to work out the history first. Put that back on. First things first though, I'll give it a clean down so I can work on it so I'm not getting dirty myself. Come with training wheels, and also had a bag of bits and pieces. So it's got a few spare Carbys and air cleaners, the old wiring, and a red tank for some reason. And I've got all spare coil and throttle cables, so I must have tried to get it going, but it probably wasn't electrical in the end. So I'll give it a clean now and I'll come back and show you where I got to. Now, next step, I've given the PW a good clean, taken the spark plug out and cleaned that up, drained the fuel tank of old fuel, took the Carby off, and that looked like it was still brand new inside, didn't look like it needed a clean, so I just put that back together, gave that air cleaner a clean, so it's all filled up and ready to try and start. So turn it on, the choke on. I keep forgetting this one's got the kickstart on the other side, so put it to start. That was too easy. Putting a bit of fuel down the top of the spark plug helps to start it. Sounds pretty quiet. Let's put the choke off. Give it a rev, see what it's clean it out. I think I have to put that to run. Now they're a bit clogged up. That idle for bits. Just show you the difference between the OEM cable. So this one here is the one that came with the bike originally, and this one's the aftermarket one. So as you can see, the two different lengths on the throttle. So this one's way longer, which means the ones down here are shorter, which has pulled the throttle up and the oil pump on more. And the one on the other oil pumps about that long compared to that one. Someone whoever made that didn't do it quite right in the middle there, so you can't get it all the way back out, even with adjustment. So I'm going to put that in the bike and put the old Carby back on, give it a clean. And this is the other difference. This is the aftermarket Carby, and the tubes that go over here are longer, so that's still even making the throttle and the oil pump stay on more. And the choke one here, that was actually a lot higher up, so the choke wasn't getting back down where it should be. So I'll just put all this on the bike and I'll let you know how it goes. So just a few updates. Got the PW50 running a bit better. the problem with buying aftermarket throttle cables and choke cables and aftermarket Carbys, they're not all exactly the same as OEM. So I'll put all the OEM cables back on. The throttle was too long, so I didn't have any turn on it. Now it's got full throttle right around. The fuel injector pump down there was turned in halfway, and the adjustments that you can see there, you couldn't get any more out of it to get it backwards, so I had to put the other cable in to be able to adjust it. And the other problem was the choke cable that goes up under there was too short as well, so the choke was always on no matter what you did. And then because the throttle cable was out of adjustment up the top, the slide down here you couldn't adjust, it was only going up half, so the thing was running full choke, way more oil and only half throttle. Now I put a new spark plug in, clean the tank out, gave it all a clean up. So I'll just give it a start up and let you have a listen. Starts way easier now, got a nice idle. Not blowing heaps of smoke anymore like it did either. Nice and quiet. Just needs a bit of load on it. Turn the idle down a bit. So, not a bad little buy, this one. If anyone in Adelaide is looking for a Pee-wee, it could be for sale soon. Let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching again. Hope you enjoy the two strokes like I do. Thanks for watching, come again and subscribe if you haven't already.